Welcome to the Motorboaters post-game show. Colby Coates, Spencer Pattison, and another win for the Motorboaters. 7-5 tonight against the Holly Springs Salamanders. And well, Colby, it was a pretty great win.
Yeah, it was a topsy-turvy win. It featured a lot of offense, some good pitching, but a lot of offense on both sides, and some good games from guys that were needing a couple good games. Well, Zach Marriott, 2 hits on the night. Trent Youngblood, a phenomenal night, as we'll get into as we move along in the show, and some debuts.
Yeah.
Last week have yielded some great new players for the Marlins and the Motorboaters, and they've all contributed, and it's pretty much everybody had a hand in it tonight. Full cast of characters and a good team win.
Most definitely, absolutely massive. With 5 games now left in the regular season, Colby, take us into what happened in this game.
So Joe Maselli gets the start. He's not a traditional starter, but he's not really going to go like a McCollum Open either. He's going to give you however many he can give you. He gets off to a great start, 1, 2, 3 inning, but then stuff started cooking. Their starter Morgan walked the bases loaded before Dylan Rogers smacked a 2 RBI double to right, and that really kind of set the tone, because then you follow the next inning. In the bottom of the second inning, Jeremy Piakevich was phenomenal. Got his first hit as a Marlin Motorboater fish taco. Slammed, a home run over the left field wall. It's then 3-0. They keep pouring it on. And in the 4th inning, Trent Youngblood, grand slam. It's the second grand slam of the year. He hit it to right. It was a monster shot. Trent Youngblood, player of the game, we'll get to him later, but he finished with 4 RBI, 2 steals, 2 runs scored. I mean, that's a pretty good night.
Yeah, now the Marlin Motorboater fish taco, combine them all, the fish taco boat fins, whatever. Quite a mouthful. They have played the Salamanders 6 times and won all 6 games. Just 1 game against the Salamanders left as they look to sweep, and that one's in Holly Springs. And that's a massive game right there. To try and get that sweep, that would be just a big edge over the Salamanders, and they're a team that we might see in the playoffs.
Yeah, and that's what I was just going to get to was they've been a really good team. This isn't some team that's just pushing over. I mean, this is a really good team. So the fact that you're gunning for a potential 7-game sweep is a really, really big thing, because this it's right in the cluster of teams just in second place below the Marlins for second place in the East. Marlins have already secured their playoff spot. Marlins, Motorboaters, Fish Tacos, they've already secured their playoff spot. So you're going to, it's a fight to the finish for the second best team. And right now, it's about a 4 or 5 team race.
Yeah, no, lots of teams jumbled in there at the top of the second half. Well, really the story of tonight was Trent Youngblood's grand slam. And we were able to talk to Trent Youngblood after he got the player of the game.
Colby and Spencer here with the Fiesta hero, Trent Youngblood, after... Wait on this stat line, folks. It's a good one. 2 runs scored, a walk, 4 RBIs, a grand slam, and 2 steals. Trent, how are you feeling after your big night?
Good. It's just good to get the win. I mean, we're towards the end of the summer. Guys are pretty beat up, but we're grinding through it, and, we've been on a good stretch, so just nice to keep it rolling.
You're from one of the core groups from the very beginning. You hit a walk-off just right before the first half of the season. Now you're hitting grand slam. It's been a pretty dramatic season. I mean, what would you say about your overall thoughts on the season as it's coming to a close?
I couldn't have asked for a better place to go. I mean, clinching the playoffs, just being at Morehead City, just a great place and all that, but then just being on a team that just competes their nuts off every day. I mean, it's been awesome. I couldn't have asked for a better place to go.
And then just, this overall team, this the Motorboaters thing, how have you been feeling about, this summer, and just final words for you before we just push on into playoffs?
I'm ready for those playoffs. Looks like we got, 5 games left, so count down those days. I mean, hopefully we can just keep it rolling and then get ready for those playoffs. It'll be fun.
So Colby and Spencer with the Fiesta hero, Trent Youngblood. heck of a game for you, man. A Punisher grand slam. Congratulations. Thanks for your night.
Thanks, guys.
I'm not sure what head coach Sam Carroll put in his breakfast today, but it was definitely something out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I think he went for the the full breakfast buffet from Elf, Buddy the Elf, with the spaghetti noodles with syrup and chocolate syrup and Skittles and whatever else. He went for the full sweet smorgasbord because he was he was particularly giddy this evening.
Yeah, definitely something was in his breakfast. We're not sure, but he decided to take over and interview Ty Bothwell and Jeremy Pietkevich in the post-game interview before we were able to talk to him.
Welcome back to the Motorboaters post-game show. Coach Sam Carroll here with the star from last night's game, the pitcher of the night, Ty Bothwell, the zookeeper. Ty, talk to the fans out there who really, appreciate watching you out there and just competing like you did last night.
It was a good game. I had a lot of fun. I just was able to go out there and compete for my boys. Nick, put together a good start in those first 2 innings, and then I just tried to do my job and go as long as I could, and just kept rolling through. And then we had a big hit that got us the lead, and once you know it, that's all we needed. So it was good.
And then a lot of inquiring fans want to know this, and then we'll let you out of here. Lizard, salamander, snake, what is it? Tell the fans back home all the creatures that live in your room, either under your bed or with you under the pillow.
So I have 2 poisonous dart frogs, a leopard gecko, and then I had a Jackson chameleon, but he had passed away.
Trip was his name, right? Yeah.
Trip. He was like my son, so it hurt me pretty good that he had passed away. But he's in a better place now, and don't know if I'll get any more lizards after that.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anything else you'd like to say before we let you go?
I'm good.
You sure? Okay, why don't you put that tarp on the plate then for us, okay? Okay, very good. Thank you, zookeeper. Very good.
Well, you just took our jobs, but that's cool. That's cool. So big win tonight, grand slam for Youngblood. Pietkevich.
Yeah, come here.
Massive home run for his first hit.
Well, tell the fans out there how you say your last name after the big bomb that you had today, and you played a hell of a shortstop. Tell all the fans out there how you say your last name.
Pietkevich. Pietkevich.
Say that again.
Pietkevich.
Awesome. Thank you. How you having? You having a good time down here?
Oh, it's a great time.
Awesome.
Love being in Morehead City.
Awesome. We're glad you're here, man. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.
So solid win for the boys as always. Great pitching, especially by the younger guys to come in and 8 innings in the middle innings as well and do a heck of a job. Just overall thoughts from tonight's win.
Team win. I mean, that's really what the week has been about. It's just been team baseball, and we've won some rock fights out here this week, and obviously we had the good performance last night from McCollum and Bothwell. But there have been some crazy long games here this week, and our guys do love to compete. And really, at the end of the day, man, if you got talent and you compete, you're going to come out on top more times than not.
We can tell the energy's high. 5 games left until the playoffs. How excited are you to get to the playoffs?
Very excited. I'm more excited about we got 9 more innings in this long stretch of, I believe, 54 innings we're playing this week. So we got 9 to go, and then we get 2 off days. More excited about that.
So just, overall positives planned for tomorrow. And then just before we let you go, tease your couple off days for us. What are you going to do?
Take a nap. I don't know, I got to do some personal stuff. I got to shop a little bit. I am the people's champ, so I will go down into the town and shake some hands. I may go to another ball game, hand out some motorboater drip, to some other teams like I did last week. I mean, it's fantastic. We're going to own this town, and we're going to go own other towns here over the last few weeks here in the summer.
Spencer and Colby with the head man, Sam Carroll, who has evidently lost his rocker this evening as the Marlins take the victory over the Salamanders. Coach, thanks so much.
This is fun. You guys have been awesome. What a hell of a week, and it's been a great way to end this week. This has been awesome. 9 more innings, and then we get a break.
The final game of the 6-game stretch is tomorrow night. Like Coach Carroll said, 9 innings away from a 2 days in a row that are off.
It is much needed.
It's massive. Plus, right after those 2 days, you have a game and then an off day.
Then
again.
another off day. Yep. And it's massive. It's huge. Everybody is, even as you heard Trent Youngblood say, everybody's just trying to fight and scrape to the finish. but it's been a long stretch.
Long stretch indeed. And with the Sharks tomorrow night, that's been a battle in itself. The season series is almost tied. The Sharks have it just by one game. What do they need to do tomorrow in Wilmington to take the game?
Well, look, I mean, continue doing what you're doing. The young Bucks pitching, especially, Hall, DeLuzio, Murphy, these guys have come out and really, really surprised. They've been able to eat innings. They've been able to pitch really well. Just continue that, continue the pitching. The offense has been spectacular, but here's the big thing. In the stretch of these games that the Marlins, Motorboaters, Fish Tacos were losing, it was mainly due to poor defensive play. Remember, 2 games ago, we had back-to-back games with 4 errors. That has been cleaned up. That's been phenomenal. And, well, you see the results for themselves on the field. You continue to play clean baseball. You give yourself a chance every single night. And, well, they should tomorrow, even with tired legs, hopefully have a good shot at a win in Wilmington tomorrow night.
That'll be a good one. Make sure you join us on Mixlr. It should be a fun battle coming into this last stretch.
Yeah.
Fifth game, 5 games left in the regular season.
Live from the porch at Buck Hardy at Saturday night, so be there or be square.
Yeah, make sure, because I don't want to see you square, so you better be there. So make sure you join us tomorrow night. And thank you for watching the Motorboaters post-game show. Have a good night, everybody.